Whoa, oh, oh, whoa, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, oh, whoa, oh, oh.
Jenny always felt like leaving. She was almost big city dreaming. All they ever cared about was being right next to her. So we took off down the highway. No change of clothes, no suitcase. Turned the radio down low and I said the word. I said if it all comes together, if it all falls apart, we can get through whatever. 'Cause I'll be in the driver's seat, honey, pocket full of gasoline money. If you wanna catch those dreams, then the wheels, you gotta hit the road. We can come back to this sleepy town if we try it and it don't work out. But it's never if it ain't right now. So tell me where you wanna go. Whoa, oh, oh, whoa, oh, oh. Tell me where you wanna go. Whoa, oh, oh, whoa, oh, oh. Oh, and staring at your window smiling, you're the prettiest co-pilot. It's never gonna be a red light we can't get through. This is it, find me or missed it. You're going on a new adventure. Ain't no telling where we might go or what we might do. I said if it all comes together, if it all falls apart, we can get through whatever. 'Cause I'll be in the driver's seat, honey, pocket full of gasoline money. If you wanna catch those dreams, then the wheels, you gotta hit the road. We can come back to this sleepy town if we try it and it don't work out. But it's never if it ain't right now. So tell me where you wanna go. Whoa, oh, oh, whoa, oh, oh. Tell me where you wanna go. Whoa, oh, oh, whoa, oh, oh. Driver's seat, money, pocket full of gasoline money. If you wanna catch those dreams, then wheels, you gotta hit the road. Back to this sleepy town. Try it and it don't work out, but it's never if it ain't right now. So tell me where you wanna go. Oh, 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 oh. Tell me where you wanna go. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, please tell me where you wanna go. Oh, 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 oh. No face down until you wanna go. Oh, 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 oh. Tell me where you wanna go. Thank you.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you. So now we'll get about to telling y'all a little bit about ourselves. I'm Chad Michael Jervis, and like I said, I'm from Wilmington, Delaware. And yes, ACME was my favorite local supermarket growing up. Yes, indeed. Yeah, a round of applause for ACME, absolutely. But yeah, my love for music began with my obsession with Elvis Presley. As a kid, I wanted to be an Elvis impersonator. Yes, sir, I wanted to be an Elvis impersonator when I grew up. But then I realized you could pursue a career in music doing your own music, which really intrigued me as a kid. So I started playing around Delaware, started writing my own songs, and eventually moved up to Boston for school to study songwriting and singing and stuff like that. Joined a band with a few buddies of mine from college. We toured all over the country in like a broken down 10-passenger van, which was some interesting times. And but then I eventually landed in Nashville, and I met these gentlemen up here, and we've just been playing ever since. And it's been a wild, crazy ride, but it's been super fun. This next song is actually the first song we were talking about earlier about like when we first got together and started jamming on different songs. This is one of the songs that we really just all cohesively like really loved and realized that you're looking at me all weird. This is one of the songs. This is the first song that we played together as a band. It's a cover, and it's on our first EP that we released.
Well, there's a rose in a fisting glove, and the eagle flies with the dove. And if you can't be with the one you love, honey, love the one you with.
When you're down and confused, and you don't remember who you're talking to, your concentration slips away, because your baby's sweetheart should be so far away.
Well, there's a rose in a fisting of love, and the eagle flies with the dove. And if you can't be with the one you love, honey, love the one you with. Love the one you with. Love the one you with. Love the one you with.
Don't be angry, don't be sad, don't sit crying, baby, over good times you had. 'Cause there's a girl right next to you, and she's just waiting for something to do.
Well, there's a rose in a fisting of love, and the eagle flies with the dove. And if you can't be with the one you love, honey, love the one you with. Love the one you with.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Love the one you with. Love the one you with. Love the one you with. Love the one you with.
Turn your heartache right into your joy. She a girl, we're a boy. Let's get it together, let's make this a night. 'Cause she don't need any more advice. Sing it, babe.
Well, there's a rose in a fisting of love, and the eagle flies with the dove. And if you can't be the one you love, honey, love the one you with. Love the one you with.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hello, I'm Chris. Man, I always like to talk. I'm like, give me a ballad to talk after. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee, so I was raised on country music. I asked for a drum set when I was maybe like 10 to 12 around then, and after that I was just always playing. I went to Atlanta, studied out there, started playing around in Atlanta for a while. But just growing up on country music, I have such a love for that genre, so I immediately just went back to Nashville. Started playing for different artists and stuff like that. But I've always wanted to be part of like something, like part of the creative and all that stuff. And I love playing with and working with like bands and stuff like that. So I started saying no to those jobs and started looking, and then cut to, and I have found the band. So I'll go ahead and hand it off to my good friend Simon Moss.
Thanks, Chris. Hey everyone, I'm Simon from Gibraltar, as I said. So it's a really small place at the very bottom of Spain, but not Spanish, not kind of anything, just a really small place. But yeah, it's like a massive rock, basically. But we're going there in 2 weeks, which will be my first time home in like 9 months. So we're going to play a festival, so I'm super excited. And my sister's pregnant too, so that's really cool. And then, and my brothers, no, I'm kidding. And so yeah, I was actually in a band with my brothers growing up in Gibraltar, like till I was like 20 something. how old am I? 23. So like when I was like 21, and I was in university in England, and they were living in England. So we used to do a lot of touring around the UK until it got to a point where I felt like I was done playing gigs to absolutely no one, and I was gonna pack in music and go be a Catholic missionary. Because I figured, what the hell, and then, yeah, exactly. I was like, okay, whatever, Jesus, fine. And then a friend of mine who doesn't look anything like Jesus said he knew a guy called Jordan who lived in Nashville, and I was like, this doesn't have Jesus written anywhere near it. But dear Lord, if you forgive me, I'm gonna go give music one more shot. And so yeah, I moved to Nashville. We played the Opry a couple of times, opened for Garth Brooks. My parents think I'm a Catholic missionary, and that's pretty much me in a nutshell. This next song is the single. This one's called World for Two. We're so blessed to have this song. We absolutely love it. Some great writers were on it: Josh Osborne, Jay Hart, Ross Copperman. And when they pitched it to us, it just felt like it was a song we really wanted to just showcase us. So thank you for supporting it. This is World for Two, and hopefully it sounds as good as it does on radio. Let's go.
Sometimes I think this world's too much. All the hurt, all the hate, all it takes is a human touch. It's so easy to get lost in the light. Make a change, make a choice, all the noise we can drown it out. Meet me out where the stars turn blue. Come on, touch the sky and enjoy the view. So come here, make it all disappear like lovers do. Good for you. I wish that I could build a world for two. Good for you. I wish that I could build a world for two. Kiss me like there's no one else for mine. Take it fast, take it slow, let it go for a little while. Heaven's so close to the both of us. For the rest of the night we can fly, we can rise above. Meet me out where the stars turn blue. Come on, touch the sky and enjoy the view. So come here, make it all disappear like lovers do. Good for you. I wish that I could build a world for two. Good for you. I wish that I could build a world for two. Hey. And good for you. I'll build a world for two. I build a world good for you. And I build a world for two. Yeah. Meet me out where the stars turn blue. Come on, touch the sky and enjoy the view. So come here, make it all disappear like lovers do. Good for you. I wish that I could build a world for two. Meet me out where the stars turn blue. Come on, touch the sky and enjoy the view. So come here, make it all disappear like lovers do. Good for you. I wish that I could build a world for two. Good for you. I wish that I could build a world for two.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. So I'm Caleb. I'm the lead guitar player in King Calaway. I started playing guitar when I was like 4 years old. When I was growing up, my dad was in a band and he played bass. And I was just like obsessed with going to his shows and watching him, and I always wanted to get on stage. So I had him teach me guitar, and by the time I was like 6 years old, I was already better than Dad was. So I started taking lessons from people in my area, and I was like 9 years old, sneaking into bars at night just to play shows, and I'd get kicked out and try to sneak back in. And that actually wasn't too long ago for me because I'm only 19. I'm the youngest in King Calaway, just turned 19. So a pretty cool story. A pretty cool story is we opened up for Garth Brooks, which was absolutely amazing. And then I had to fly home like immediately after the show to make it to my senior year prom. So that was a pretty big weekend. But it's been super cool being in King Calaway like at this point in my life because they're like my big brothers. They know a lot more than I do. I'm pretty stupid sometimes, so they keep me in line. But they're just a big blessing in my life, and it's really cool. I was immediately drawn to Austin when I was in the band because my dad was a bass player, like I said. But Austin is so much better than my dad ever was, so it was super cool to meet him.
Thanks, dude. So hey, I'm Austin. I'm originally from Minnesota, a small town called Marshall, like near South Dakota. And I started playing bass when I was 10 years old. I saw a YouTube music video where Adam Clayton, the bass player, was kind of just like more in the back, but still like rocking out super hard. And he had like a really wide power stance and stuff. So I was like, that's pretty cool. And so I just like went straight to bass. Usually people are like, trying guitar for a while, and then the band needs a bass player, and then they're like, I guess I'll play bass. But I was just like, I'm down to play bass. So, and I just never really put it down. I started learning like Stevie Wonder, like Earth, Wind & Fire. I was kind of drawn to like R&B, soul stuff. And after that, I moved when I was 18 to Boston to study music for about a year. And then after that, I moved to LA and started kind of touring and playing with different pop artists and stuff. And then I kind of met these guys through that, and I moved to Nashville, and then, just been touring for like a year, just doing all these really fun little shows. So, this next song, what are we doing, Obvious next?
Yeah, that's
nice. So this next song is Obvious, and it's pretty bass-centric, so yeah, hope you like it.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Heartbeat beating fast, try to take a step back. Still waiting for the feeling of passion, still hasn't. I've been dancing confused ever since you broke through. In the knockoff Gucci dress, I must confess to you. 'Cause I've been playing it cool, well I've been dancing around it. Well I'm hung up on you, and I can't help but shout it and screech from the rooftop, from the city to the boondocks. If you can see that you've got me falling in love, well let me spell it all out for you. O-B-V-I-O-U-S, I'm in love with you, and it's obvious. O-B-V-I-O-U-S, I'm in love with you, and it's obvious. You can read it on my face, all the way from outer space. You're the kind of girl you wanna take going back home to mama. Becoming unglued ever since you broke through. Going crazy, I'm obsessed, I must confess to you. 'Cause I've been playing it cool, and I've been dancing around it. But I'm hung up on you, and I can't help but shout it and screech from the rooftops, from the city to the boondocks. If you can see that you got me falling in love, let me spend it all out for you. O-B-V-I-O-U-S, I'm in love with you, and it's obvious. O-B-V-I-O-U-S, I'm in love with you, and it's obvious. Oh, bass guitar. I've been playing it cool, and I've been dancing around it, but I'm hung up on you, and I can't help but shouting and screech from the rooftops, from the city to the boondocks. If you can see that you got me falling in love, well, let me spell it all out for you. I've been playing it cool, and I've been dancing around it. Well, I'm hung up on you, and I can't help but shout it and screech from the rooftop, from the city to the boondocks. If you can see that you've got me falling in love, well, let me spell it all out for you. O-P-V-I-O-U-S. I'm in love with you, and it's obvious. O-P-V-I-O-U-S. I'm in love with you, and it's obvious. O-P-V-I-O-U-S. Oh, I'm in love with you now, baby, it's obvious. O-P-V-I-O-U-S. Well, let me spell it all out for you. Yeah. Thank you so much, guys. So that track's called Obvious, and that will be featured on our full-length record, our debut album, when that comes out later on this year. Can't give too much away. So, my name is Jordan Harvey. I grew up in the beautiful Edinburgh, Scotland, birthplace of J.K. Rowling, a.k.a. Harry Potter. I can remember from a super, super young age, really small, probably 3, maybe 2. I used to spend the weekends with my father. My father was a motor mechanic, fixing cars. So I'd spend the weekends with him. I'd spend it in the workshop, and all I can remember was the sound of boom, duck, 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 and my dad just played Johnny Cash records on repeat. Never got bored of them. Every week we would play the same record, which was Live at Folsom Prison Blues, and I loved it, and it was a real staple sound of my upbringing, and it got me into country music from a super young age. So once I grew up, went through high school, I left and moved, and I studied in London, and then I toured extensively around the United Kingdom, and Greater Britain, and parts of Europe. I then moved back to the United Kingdom, and I ended up on a television show. Still don't know how that happened, but it did. And I moved back to Scotland, and that's when my father said to me, you know, I think it's time that you move to Nashville, Tennessee. And I kind of looked at him, and he packed my bag super fast and threw me on the next flight and said, this is going to be a good opportunity for you. And I did that, and I came out and I met these guys, like Simon mentioned earlier. And it's been the most incredible thing that's ever happened in my life, and it's been the most incredible thing. I feel like I can speak on behalf of each individual up on this stage to say it's the most incredible thing that we've ever been a part of. And every single day we just wake up so grateful and so blessed that we get to play music and write music and create and be creatives and get to come around the beautiful United States of America and see all you lovely people. And it's just been amazing. This year's been absolutely fantastic. So again, thank you all so much for coming and watching us this morning. We're so grateful, and we're going to leave you with a song called No Matter What, which is featured on our self-titled EP, which we released earlier this year. Thank you.
There was a time way on back, I thought I had my whole life figured out. If anybody asked, I made up my mind. Yeah, I swore that I'd never be tied down, but now I've never been more sure about you. God, it's true. When I say I do, I do. No matter what,
I think no matter how much time that we got left, we got this.
no matter what, world turns our way, girl, you know we're gonna be okay. No matter where you go, I go back roads and highways. Gonna take the long way home. Yeah, girl, you know you won't be alone. No matter what.
Still can't believe we're here tonight.
Feeling what we're feeling, looking down our cloud night.
Flying high, so high.
So let me pull you close and kiss you, girl. Send shivers down your spine. It's all gonna be alright. No matter what,
Life bring no matter how much time that we got left, we got this.
no matter what, the world sends our way. Girl, you know we're gonna be okay. No matter where you go, I go back roads and highways. Gonna take the long way home. Yeah, girl, you know you won't be alone. No matter what, stay on and
No matter what.
Kingdom come, I'm
No
gonna
matter what.
love you, girl. No matter what your dad thinks of me.
No matter what you like on TV,
No matter what side of the bed you wake up on, I'm gonna love you. Oh!
you
I do. Hey, no matter what,
Life ain't no matter how much time that we got left, we got this.
no matter what,
The world sends our way. Girl, you know we're gonna be okay. And
no matter where,
go, I go back home to highways. Come and take the long way home. Here, girl, you know. And
no matter what,
stay on and
no matter what,
kingdom come.
no matter what,
Love you, girl. I'm gonna love you, baby. On that love.
no matter what,
Stay on and
no matter what,
kingdom come.
no matter what,
Love you, girl.
no matter what, well, no matter what.
Thanks, everyone. We're King Calaway. Thank you for having us.